to the cloud. Well, hello everybody and welcome to our November 4th Zoom meeting. It's our combined team meeting, and very excited to start the call out. We've got two brand new directors. Is Patty Davis joining us, Patty?
I don't know. I wonder if she might be having a meeting, but I'll go find her. I'll see. Oh, maybe there's Nancy Joe.
Okay.
Hi guys.
There she is.
Hey.
Or there's her picture.
Yeah.
All right.
There's
Face on.
Okay. Oh, there's Kristen. There's a new director, Kristen Loomis. She's here.
Where is Kristen Loomis?
It's hard to say because I don't
she's
know what your
incognito with her video off. So
yeah, but congratulations, Kristen.
Yay. And whose team is Kristen on?
She's actually on Jeannie Miller's team.
Yay.
Yep.
Well, we'll be getting the report soon, but anyway, congratulations.
I know.
It was quite a month. So I am going to start sharing, and we will get to we are at the best time of the year. It's going to be a November to remember. We actually on Wednesday we will find out the official numbers on our leaders call on Wednesday. And we just know what happened within our own teams with that anniversary special. My favorite time of the year, Thanksgiving, Christmas, baking, everything pumpkin, everything apple. It's the time of the year to get together with friends and family, football games, and a lot of reasons. So Pampered Chef is sharing some great content. So welcome to our team meeting, and we are going to be on the road. So here's Nancy, Joe, Patty, and myself flying somewhere, and this will be us tomorrow and Wednesday. So we are headed to South Carolina to go to the Rise Business Conference with put on by Rachel Hollis, who is the author of Girl Wash Your Face, Girl Stop Apologizing. So what an amazing month. So the Moserino team feeds into the Friday team, which feeds into the Ryan team, which happens to be #1 in the entire company. Look at these numbers, like through the roof. Moserino team added 192 new members, almost 400,000 in organizational sales. The Friday team blew me away. 761 new members, 1.18 million in sales. And because we did so well, Miss Nancy Joe, look at this, Ryan Organization added 1,521 with sales of 2.8 million. So wowza.
And just to kind of give you guys just a real little picture of how amazing that is. Last year we recruited 178 in that same month.
Wow.
And when you think about it, with host credit, someone can get that $99 kit at $49 any day of the year. So this was only $10 difference, you guys. So if you can keep that same attitude with recruiting, going throughout every month and not being afraid to share it with everyone and anyone, think of what would happen to your teams. Just think. It's only a $10 difference. Think about it. You can get a $50 host credit.
That's Nancy Joe.
Any day of the year. So I'll be quiet now.
Oh, that's all right. You know, I may end up muting some people if I'm hearing some stuff, but if you have something to say, feel free to unmute yourself. So we're going to go through this pretty quickly because then we are going to be treated to Lori Miller giving us a tour. So November story is really our holiday traditions. And in fact, I like to ask people what is their favorite food memory, their favorite smells of Thanksgiving. What's their favorite dish on the Thanksgiving table? And think about all the things and the products and the solutions we have that will help so many people put on this Thanksgiving meal, or help make the pie, help make the applesauce. So what's going on in November? Well, there's a big thing going on in November. What holiday? The number one holiday that everybody likes. It's what? Can I hear you?
Thanksgiving.
Yes. And as we turn to turkey and the Thanksgiving table and getting together with family and friends, people start thinking about the holidays and holiday gift giving. And did you see this date on the bottom of the screen? November 19th, you're going to hear more about Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So keep that in mind as you're thinking about doing your own thing and marketing. So here's some important dates if you want to jot any of these down. If you want orders to be received by Christmas, standard last day to place in an order is December 17th. But you can pay extra money for faster shipping and place orders all the way up to December 24th. All right, we're still going. Every 4, add 1 more. And I think that some of you did better than that in the month of October. In fact, for every 4, add 1 more. It was like for every 1, add 4 more. Some of you. Overall, our numbers, Ellington Boyce was my #1 recruiter with 20 recruits in 1 month. And Love Carpenter wasn't very far behind with 18. Just unbelievable numbers.
And Marna Ross had 33. Big shout out to Marna.
One a day, like a daily vitamin.
Yep.
That's crazy. Even more than 1 a day.
33 in a month. 33 in
That's
a
crazy.
month.
That's crazy.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, here I am. Your loser director. Oh, wow. All right, so let's look at why party in November. So our host can get anything at 60% off with a $650 show or more. They can get 2 appetizers, 5. Now on PC Team Training, we have some documents, 5 appetizers in 15 minutes. Take a look at the theme parties, the support for cookie exchanges, the support for 5 appetizers in 15 minutes, the support for theme shows. And the theme has been updated, the Sips and Apps party. Make sure you look into it because it now includes some blender recipes. So look for the form. I posted it on P-Chef team and P-Chef on the Rise. There was a form, and Nancy Jo, you may want to post it on Rockstar, your Ryan Rockstars. It was included in the meeting information, and it is the November, December, put out your party. I will screenshot that at the end. So
Okay.
look for the form. So how many parties will you book before the holiday cutoff? Think about that, and think about, I used to, and I still like to, have my January set up by Thanksgiving Day. So I'm just going to share with you one little tip, and this is something I really would like you to write down and jot down. Do whatever you can to get as many January parties booked by Thanksgiving Day. If you want to offer any kind of extra gift or any extra thing that you could send to your host, but once Thanksgiving hits and people are like in a race to Christmas Day, they may put you off and say, call me after the holidays. If you saw there's an extra gift for hosts who have a show January 1st through the 15th, they're going to get a free cut and slice. And our January hosts can get double for free at $650 or higher. And they can get a 60% off item just for a minimum show. So it is going to be a phenomenal month to host, but make sure you start filling it up sooner than Christmas. You can always, there's exceptions to the rule because you're going to have parties and people will book from the parties you have. So a couple things the company is recommending is going live, sharing some holiday ideas, you know, as you're doing your cookie baking, as you're getting ready for Thanksgiving dinner. If you have any little hacks that will absolutely help you, look at what the guest special is with that batter bowl. And so many people have, and there's information there about having the batter bowl as a gift that will keep on giving, and you could fill it with the contents to make cookies or brownies or soup. And there is some support material on that. And there's things that are on sale. So I'm just going to go through this really fast. And what's in it for you this month? Is anybody excited? If it's free, it's for me. Yes. Okay. But I want you to look at level 2, minimum. Do not, I'm going to say this twice. Do not set your sights any lower than level 2. Level 2 will be an item that will be on the cover of the next catalog. It is going to be huge. Let me say that again. Huge. And you are going to be so mad at yourself if you didn't earn it for free. So start now, do whatever it takes, and obviously go for more than that, but do not set your goal for anything less than that.
Is anybody on this call that actually had earned the cover of the catalog product back in the fall?
I did.
And what
that.
was it? What was it? The blender, right?
The blender.
Of course.
And then what was it before then? What was it before that?
The quick cooker.
The quick cooker.
Yay!
Yes. Something as big
As that.
Okay.
You are gonna want it.
We can
You better
say.
stop.
All right. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
We did. We talked about the last time, but you need
All
to
right.
do it. It's
So-
$2,000.
I am going to stop sharing. This is, I want to say, with a huge thanks to Lori Miller, Nancy Joe, Patty, and myself, are launching our Facebook group called Virtual PC Team Training. Now, this is in addition to our web-based training site, which is pcteamtraining.com, and there's a password. So at this time, I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and I'm going to mute myself and turn the call over to Lori, who is going to start sharing her screen and give us all a little tour. PC Team Training.
Woohoo! Hey everybody, how are you? Super excited. Super excited to be with you here tonight. My name is Lori, and I've been so blessed to be able to work with these amazing leaders to hopefully bring something that is going to be so useful to everyone. Can everyone see my virtual PC team training? Okay. We just kind of wanted to walk you through this so that you know the wealth of information that is here for you, especially those of you that are new to Pampered Chef or new to this virtual party world. All right. So when you do click on your virtual PC team training, you will come across the announcements. They are at the top of the screen. And as you can see, there are now 4. It used to be 3. I just added this announcement probably an hour ago because this is a video that I did. Maybe it's about a 10-minute video. Again, a virtual party tour for those not able to listen to this Zoom call, or if they need to go back and rewatch it, whatever. The information is going to be here for you. So again, I would suggest anybody new coming on here to make sure you take a look at that video first, so it will take you around the virtual party page. The other one is directions on how to change each picture, which I will talk to you about in just a minute. So it's a quick 7-minute way to change each picture so we can not land ourselves in that dreaded Facebook jail, okay? So these 2 quick videos will be something very helpful to watch. The other announcements that are down here, let me get back in here. Here's Patty's announcements that kind of lets you know what you need to do in getting yourself together in the units, okay? So we've got, let me see here. What, did I click? That's the problem. I didn't click see all 4. Excuse me. I apologize. Let me click see all 4 announcements. There we go. There's Patty welcoming you here and telling you what you need to do first. After you watch these videos above, we're going to want you guys to take a look at the mock party that we have set up for you. So we want to make sure you guys click on there and take a look at the mock virtual party for you. This is not commenting, it's not live. We just wanted you guys to be able to experience what a virtual party might look like, okay? So this is one that Nancy Jo had done, and we wanted to upload this for you to have a reference to go back and look at what your party could look like. And then we wanted you guys to take a look at, like we said, the units are over here on the side. And if you click on the units, Patty did an amazing job with getting these units all set up for you. And there are 8 different posts that you need to go through. There are some great videos. This is a must for you guys to have success with virtual parties. It is a very big must. Those of you that are new with the Pampered Chef, and even those of you new in the virtual party world, you can use this wonderful verbiage that Patty has put together for you to help create business for your first couple shows. So when you are done with each post in a unit, it's always good to click the done over here. So your leaders will be able to know that you've gone through the units, and they'll be able to help train you for what's next. So there really are quick and easy trainings for you, but definitely a must. It will help you get through everything. It'll help you set up a Facebook page through your group page, and all those great things that you need to be able to set up a group within your business page. Tells you how to set up a business page, which is a must nowadays. All these great videos you're going to want to make sure you take a look at and click done when you have finished, okay? So thanks, Patty, for getting the videos all ready for everybody and how to get themselves set up for the virtual parties. I will also be adding some things to the units. So this is not a complete finished product. We want you to know that we just started working on this a couple weeks ago. So it is definitely a group page in the process. And when we see new things that need to become available to you, we will make them available to you guys. All right. So after you have taken a look at the units, let me go back to the announcements, because there is another announcement that you want to make sure you take a look at. And that is this last announcement at the bottom. Once you've gone through all the units and have been able to set up your virtual parties, the basic virtual parties, it's time to set up your post and what you want to do for your virtual parties. So what we put together for you is a template down here in the announcements for a kind of 6-day party. And it will show you right here, kind of step-by-step what you need to do, how you need to post. Thursdays, the parties typically start on a Friday and go to the following Thursday. So we do have some pre-party things that we want you to do before the party. So it will tell you exactly what to do here. And we'll show you where this information is in just a minute. But Friday, what the best thing we're suggesting is scheduling your virtual party starting at 7 a.m., 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m., and 9 p.m. Of course, you can, alter up this time to suit your needs, But what we have found from those virtual party pros is that this is a great template for you to use to kind of, again, keep us out of that dreaded Facebook jail. For those of you that don't know what that is, it's out there. Facebook, sometimes depending on their algorithms and depending on how quickly you post, or if the same picture is going over thousands of Pampered Chef consultants, Facebook will kind of nab that as a spammer, and they might send you in that Facebook jail for maybe 24 hours, 48 hours. Some people have been on and off. So we are doing our best as your leaders to help you stay out of that. So we really do suggest you follow these directions to help make your business as successful as possible and to keep you on the right path. Down here, these numbers will coincide with the times that you should be posting. So number 1, you should post at 7, number 2 at 9, number 3 at 12 p.m., and so on and so forth. Again, these are the types of content that we suggest you post at those times, and I'll show you where you can find all this stuff in just a minute. So this takes you through Friday and Saturday. And then Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday is the bulk of your party. We consider Friday and Saturday the pre-party, where you want to get all of your guests excited about being at the party. There's some fun engagement posts, not really much about Pampered Chef products or the business or bookings or anything else like that. Your job on the pre-party days is to get people excited about being there and commenting on the post. So that's what you will see on Friday and Saturday is the pre-party information. Then Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday is, like I said, the bulk of your party, where you're going to be, showing them, products, showing them stories, putting bundles together. We also want to talk about booking and recruiting. And we still want to do engagement posts because we want our guests to be excited about being there. And they do really enjoy some of those engagement posts on the parties. Okay, so that's Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And then we wrap up things on Wednesday and Thursday, and we consider that the post-party information. So that kind of gives you everything in a nutshell. Now, where you're going to find all this great resources are going over to your photos over on the side of your computer. And we have albums set up for you. So after you hit photos, you want to get into albums. And these albums are where you're going to see the bulk of your posts. You will see pre-party posts for Saturday and Friday, and the post party for the following Wednesday and the Thursday. And then in here are your engagement posts, your booking post, your recruiting post, bundles all together, and the different stories. So again, when you look at the template, you'll be able to find these posts, find these pictures and posts inside each album. So let me click on, let's go to a pre-party Saturday, okay? So once I click on pre-party Saturday, again, if you go back to the template, it will tell you what types of things you should be putting on for Saturday. One of them talks about putting on a notification post. And here you can see we gave you 3 great examples of a notification post that you can use. You don't need to use every single one of them. We want to give you a variety. So we don't want everybody's show to be exactly the same. We want you to mix and match it up to tailor to your personal likes. So if I click on this notification, over here on the side, it will show you exactly what you can put in your post. So once you click on the picture, the description will show you what you can put for your words for your post. So you just copy and paste this into your post for your notifications. So let me exit out of that one and go back. If you take a look and I click on this other notification post, it's the same information, just a different picture. So again, we want you to tailor it, make it what you want. And there's some options for you. It talks to you about, posting a roll call for the day. And here's 2 options for you for a roll call. So you click on there, and here's your words that you would copy and paste. Make sure you see everything. So you can just copy and paste all of this information into your new post. If you're using SendShare or a third-party app, or you're just doing it under Facebook Scheduler, you can copy and paste that right into your documents. Now, if you look underneath here, you see a picture that I have in the comments. We have turned off all commenting for these posts because we want these to stay true to what they are. So any picture that you see below the comments,
right here before the words, you're going to want to add to your picture. So this post will actually have 2 pictures. The face one right here, and then you would just copy and paste this one as well, or download it into your documents, okay? So we want to make it as easy for you as possible to be able to find the information that you needed. So that's great information about the albums. We talk about doing a Friday challenge in your Facebook groups on Fridays, and this is to help get bookings before the party even starts. So again, just pick one of these. If you click on it, here's the verbiage. The one thing I would like to mention is that try to pay attention to anything that is linked. For example, we have the RSVP and support here. This would be where you would need to change to your link for your show. So please pay very close attention to anything that should be changed up so that you can individualize it for each one of your parties. So you would definitely not want to copy and paste all of this. You can copy and paste the beginning and then make sure you just have the correct link for your show so that your host and your guests can get to where they need to. So this kind of explains, you know, the albums for you. Let me go in here and share with you some of the engagement posts. So if you take a look, there are 49 different engagement posts. Super fun ones that you can do. You can pick 1, 2, 3, change it up every party. Again, it will tailor the party to be yours and yours specifically, and that will keep us out of any type of problems that Facebook might see it happening. Okay, so these things there, you know, if you click on one of them, you're not going to have too much for you to copy and paste. These are pictures that you can pretty much just post up and the directions are right there for you. But I think it's great sometimes to add your answer into your post. So if this one says, if your house number was your grocery budget for the month, how would you be doing? So I might type in there before I post this picture, mine is 423. It's not great, but it's not the worst. Okay, what's yours? So, you know, the guests and the hosts are seeing you participating and having fun with them as well. And you know what? One thing I will mention when you are doing these type of engagement posts, it's important for you as the host or the guest, well, excuse me, the consultant to go back post, because that's going to help to create the relationships that you have with your guests at your party. If I have somebody post a 1, I would post something on there or comment on there's like, oh my gosh, what are you going to do? Maybe somebody in this party can, you know, share with you, you know, just some fun comments that they would enjoy. Okay. So that's pretty much a nutshell of all the albums that you have available to you. And I'm trying to think if there's anything I'm forgetting, ladies. Patty, Nancy, Marie.
Were you going, even though we have a video about how to make those your own, are you?
Yes, I sure can. Do you have a couple minutes? You want me to do that?
Yep. And one thing I want to mention is whenever you're commenting, try to make it 5 words or more. The algorithms within Facebook recognizes 5 words more than just a yes, me too, you know, that
Right.
kind of thing. So always try to do 5 words or more, and definitely change this up. And big shout out to Linda McGuire. She shared her system with me, and she said the reason things are working so well in their group is because everybody is following the rules, making each thing their own, and really learning it for themselves. And I think that's really key, because when you need to turn around and teach it, you'll be able to do that because you've experienced it yourself.
Right, absolutely.
One of the things that Linda also shared with me is she has different groups of consultants who are using the information, creating like some bundle posts or some holiday posts, and the group of them get together and create a couple albums too, so they keep getting new content added to their team's albums because everybody is doing a little bit. And I would imagine among even the people here today, like I know how creative Katie is by having seen some of her stuff, that you guys have probably some great this or that or other content. And so Lori Miller is helping us, and we can add to our albums very easily. So.
Oh yeah, these are not all, and I was explaining to Nancy earlier, the bundles that you see in here, we need to, we're going to keep putting more in there. You don't see much on the newer products that came out, or the stories and things like that. So we have more content to add. We'll add seasonal things that, if you have a November party, we'll have November ideas in there for you as well. So we're going to keep adding to it. So this isn't all that you're going to see. And if you guys have suggestions or comments, absolutely.
What's the best way for them to contact you, Lori, or add content?
I would say have them, everybody send it to you, me, or Patty, and then we don't want to inundate Lori.
Okay.
We'll
I do not mind, if people see my name, Lori Williams Miller, and want to, send me a question or something like that. I do not mind. Just understand that I do work full time. So I work my PC business at night, so I wouldn't be able to get back to you till the evening. Okay. But I'm here to help as much as I can for you as well. If we have a quick 5 minutes, I can go over to Canva if you guys want me to show that.
Yep.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Okay. So
this is really important, you guys. So, I noticed somebody was videoing what we're doing. Just to let you know, this will be a replay. And what we suggest is to either have your phone or your iPad next to your computer to try to do as much work as you can on your computer, because it'll be easier.
It is.
And you'll have more options on the computer compared to the mobile app. And also, you can start and stop your phone with all these different things and work on it, and then learn the next thing. Work on it and learn the next thing. So
great piece of advice.
That's the way I do it. So I want to encourage you all to do it that way too.
Yeah, if you can, working on your computer does make things go a little bit quicker if you're able. So yeah. All right, so let me go and get into Canva here real quick, and it's just canva.com. It's free. So those of you that aren't using a SynShare or anything else like that, can you guys see the Canva? Let me see a thumbs up. Okay, good. So Canva is basically a free way for you to edit any of the pictures that you're going to be using. We ask that you completely change the background or add some words to it so that, again, your picture is personal and just to you, and that way there will be no other carbon copies. So that's why we put all of these pictures here for you, but with the realization that you are going to change each picture, please do not use it as is. And the easiest thing for me to tell you to change is just the background. So once you get to canva.com, again, it's all free. You can click on a Facebook post, and it will take you, and there are so many things that you can do on Canva. If you have the time to play around with it, you can, do different things with different elements. So many things that you can do with Canva. And I will try to get together a video for you guys to show you some quick and easy ways to use Canva and have some fun with it. But the first thing I just want to show you tonight is how to change the backgrounds of any picture that you're going to use. And over here, obviously, is all the information that you would need. These are all the different back color choices, schemes, anything that you can use background-wise. And most of them are free. Canva, they will have some pictures or some backgrounds that they would charge. But please, there's a plethora of them, a huge variety that you can choose from. I think if you are using Pampered Chef's posts or any post that we have, you just want to create something simple. You don't want to have something too big in the background because that will just take away from your picture, okay? So I'm just going to click on a background. There it is on my screen. You can either work with your pictures first and then put a background, or start with a background and then put your pictures. To get your pictures on here, you're going to want to upload them into this program. And if you click Uploads, you can upload your pictures here. So you would need to download them first into your computer, and then you could upload them. You can't go straight from our web page to here. You can't copy and paste that way, but you can upload them very quickly, have a folder on your computer so that you throw all those pictures in there. And I've already uploaded some, but I can show you real quick how to just upload something go back to my recent documents and let me see if I can find, let's see what that is. Okay, I think I already changed that one. There we go. Let's just go ahead and take this one in here. Okay, so it quickly uploaded into my uploads here. And if I just click on it, voila, it magically becomes right there. So boom, you have just actually added a background. And you can download this now very easily. Again, put it somewhere on your computer, make files so that you have files for your days, and they'll be there for you. You can change sizing. You know, some people like to add words over here. You can add a text box with the item number. You can even put a text box right in here if you want to. You know, SynShare and Facebook's talking about branding yourself, coming up with a color scheme that is you, and you can use that color scheme throughout all of your posts so that people know when they see that post, they know it's coming from Lori Miller. So there's lots of different things that you can do as far as branding and changing up the pictures. So we really want you guys to kind of do the pinky swear that any pictures that you're going to use that we've uploaded for you in our team training page, you add any type of background on it to make it unique and your own. Just to show you how quickly, if you don't like that background, if you go and click on something else, it's just so easy to use. It will instantly go to that. So, you know, just play around with it. Find something that's good for you. Again, I would suggest not doing anything too crazy in the background. But hey, have fun with it. I wouldn't waste loads of time because you want to make sure you're doing more income producing activities, and you could really spend hours and hours on this. So, you know, until you get your business up and running and you feel good with your virtual parties and you've got a system down pat, then you can take the time to play around with Canva and all the things that it has to offer you. If you are using SynShare, and I will show you very quickly if you are using SynShare. SynShare has Canva attached to it, so you don't even have to do all the other, you know, uploading and saving. You can actually do it right in SynShare. And let me get here real quick. It's working a little slow. And right here up at the top, design with Canva.
I'm just kidding you. Those are yours.
It's right here. So if you click design with Canva, it gives you some options, and it'll take you right to Canva. So here we are again. And if you, and I'm just going to do this real quick. I'm just going to pop in there first thing. If you go to publish, you have your post the way you want it. If you click on publish, whoops, I picked one that you have to pay for. That wasn't thinking. Let me find something else here. If you pick something that, there we go, just put that in there. And let's get rid of that. Well, that little stinker. Okay. Let's just change the background. Well, I apologize. Where did I find that picture? Let's just back out of there and not even use it. But what will happen, I apologize because I didn't know that that was one you had to pay for. So what will happen when you're in Canva is if you go hit publish, it will take you right to your SynShare page and you can post it right from there, okay? So that is kind of...
Can I interject something really quick?
Yes, please.
You're going to notice Patty put up a SynShare opportunity. They are, it's something brand new. It used to be you could only have 2 weeks of free before you had to start paying the $10 a month subscription. And right now they have 45 days for free.
Awesome.
You use this link, okay? So it's, I believe, Patty, it's in the announcements. Is that correct? Here it is. Okay. So,
Myself, am I unmuted? Oh, I was.
Now you're unmuted.
There you go.
Yeah, it shows it right in the units there. It's the SynShare one with SynShare free 45-day trial.
Awesome.
Click on the link. There's a promo code that you add in there, and you will get it for 45 days for free, which is a bonus.
Well, and think about it, you guys. That's the next 6 weeks. It's the time that you'll use it to make some money and try it out and figure it out. And then by the time you're ready to pay for your subscription, you're going to have more than enough money to do
That's
that.
great. Yeah, it's right here in the units, as you can just see. If you go under units under SciShare, there it is. Perfect. Ladies, anything I'm forgetting at the moment?
Um,
So I think you've covered a lot.
I think if you want to stop sharing, then I'll finish the.
You got it.
And thanks so much, Lori. You did a great
My
job.
pleasure.
Yay, Lori!
My pleasure.
Does anyone have any questions, though? Does anyone have any questions? Well, we've got Lori here.
Yeah, ask away.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
With another thing I want to emphasize what Lori said about changing the posts and the words. Here's one of the things that Marna Ross shared with us. She says if any one picture that we use, and there's 40,000 of us, right? Well, even more now that, after last month, right? But just let's use a round figure of say 2,000 of us use the same picture and in our party, and just one of our guests accidentally, they don't even mean to do it, but they accidentally say that it's spam. That picture is spam forever and for everyone. So if you use that picture exactly the way it is, it's going to immediately throw you into jail and you won't even know why. All right. So it's really, really important that you do what we ask by changing the picture. Another thing that you can do that Kristen Coy shared is she takes a screenshot of anything that's Pampered Chef, anything that anyone else could use along with, like 2,000, 4,000 of us, whatever. She takes an actual screenshot and downloads it to her desktop, and that makes it a new picture file. So it makes it brand new, and then she's got it there to use for her and her team. So, I mean, we're not just telling you to do it haphazardly. There's really a really, really important reason. We don't want you to struggle in any way. So just follow these simple rules and you will be golden. And the other thing was the way Linda had set it up, Linda McGuire, is the reason we don't just give you an outline is because everybody will have a different show, like Lori said, when you're picking and choosing every day. So there really is a method to our madness, and we're really excited to be able to have finally figured out something that could be used with teams as large as ours. So and again, thank you, Lori, for all the work you've done. Patty's done a lot of work also with the videos and setting up units. So just big kudos to them, guys. Really appreciate it.
And real quick, I did forget to mention, host coaching is #1 in the success of your virtual parties. So be on the lookout in the next day or two for a great host coaching template that you guys will be able to use with your host. It will just make host coaching so much easier for you. So be on the lookout for that to come in the next 24 to 48 hours, and that will help you have success with your host coaching as well.
Awesome.
Awesome. And it's really looks overwhelming because it's so many pages, but if you read through it, it's going to tell you copy and paste this to your host and then do this, but it's all there for you and it's day by day. So thanks, Lori. Thanks for letting us know that.
Absolutely.
And the host coaching, obviously is kind of like a compilation of all of these people that are so successful that Lori's put together. Hers is, I like hers because I think it's just it's tight. You're not using a lot of, it's not wordy. But so be sure to use that because that's huge. It's like, you have a show and you never contact your host. If you're having a live show, it would be the same way. You want to definitely keep in touch with her and you want her to be present at the show. The other thing that I'm going to say about post is somebody gave me some good words and advice about when you are posting your picture and the words that you use in there is think about how you would say, what are you doing to promote like a manual food processor? How excited are you? You know, some of those words that we can copy and paste from that come out of the catalog or come out of our, you know, come off the website or whatever. I mean, they're great words. We pay people millions of dollars to write copy on there. But how would you say some of those things? Is that right? Am I saying that right? Like how, you know, like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is absolutely one of my favorite products. I don't know how I did without it, you know, in my kitchen for the last, whatever, 5 years or whatever. Makes my life easier in the kitchen. And, you know, words sell, right? Oh, no, stories sell. Words sell. Stories sell. Nope.
Words
sell. Stories sell. Words sell. Nope.
Words tell.
Stories
sell.
You know what? Don't listen to the lady in the clip.
Well, one of the things that you will need to do for yourself is figure out your own system and how you're going to organize the information. Kristen Coy suggests a party of one and creating a Facebook page or a Facebook group that is just you, that you dump all your stuff in. So no matter where you're at with your phone, you could go into your party of one to copy and paste and do it that way. Other people put it on notes on their phone. Other people have Word documents. It's truly up to you, but you just need to figure out something that works for you. We said, Nancy Jo said very eloquently that our deal is a deal any month, but especially this month, there is nothing over and above just the value of the kit, but there's so much going on. Just want you to look at this. If you could kind of see it, it is a breakdown that if you were a brand new consultant, and I know there's a few on here that started in October. So November is going to be like they are triple dipping. I hear somebody doing dishes. Let me mute you. All right. It's going to be kind of like you're triple dipping because you're going to earn as a consultant, you're going to earn as a new consultant, and we have the Sell-a-thon promotion. So with 500 in sales, a brand new consultant is going to be getting that ceramic 8 cooker. They're going to be making $100 in commission. So they have earned $25 in products. This just goes through. At 1,000, they get that free product. They're going to be getting the Sell-a-thon free product. And so they're going to also get 220 in commission. You keep on going down here along the way, you know, to 3,000 in sales. That's a new level of Sell-a-thon. At 3,000 in sales, $720 commission, $670 in free products between the new consultant program and the Sell-a-thon program. So this month is so enormous for brand new people. You can start somebody this week and they're going to get all of this month. So just be aware that it's commission, it's bonuses, and it's new consultant rewards bonuses. And we're not even talking the $100 per person for new recruits, the $500 for promoting to fast track. So moving on, there's some new marketing material under marketing imagery. So Benefits Beyond the Kit is a great flyer. There's achievement posts. So Katie and those of you with the team, Period, as your consultants earn their rewards, there's some great graphics that you can pick up. And then there's this new Fast Track Rewards flyer that's available. So this is just like a quick thing. I want to pick on a few of you on here. How did your business change someone's life last month? Who would like to volunteer? You have to, okay, unmute yourself. Period. Do you mind sharing?
No. I know Sharina is on here tonight, and I know that she's really looking forward to doing the Pampered Chef. And Maggie, that I recruited last 2 months ago, she's so excited because she's actually going out and being social with adults. She's not just home with her 5 daughters.
And Perry, and didn't you say that she was only planning on doing the minimum to get the kit? And this last month she had $2,200 in sales and already has 3 recruits, right?
Yes, she was actually going to be a kidnapper.
Kidnapper.
Yes. She was going to have a party and get her kit and earn the quick cooker, and she was done.
And look at that. You changed somebody's life.
Yep. She's changed all of our lives joining my team.
Wonderful. Neat. Who else would like to share?
Well, I'll share. I met a young couple at a party probably 3 months ago. And he is an upper level manager for Chick-fil-A. And at that time, his young wife was, they're both a young couple in their early 20s. She was looking for a job. She has since started working for their church, but they were very interested in possibly doing the business. Well, he signed up, and another gal at the party wants to not only help him, but do the business with him. So Chris and Glenna, I should say Glenna mostly, and her husband Chris want to support this young couple. And so they both signed up, Glenna under James, and they're going to be doing it together as well as on their own. And they're all very excited to support and help one another. And I'm really excited about what James is going to do. He's got such an amazing personality, and I think he's just going to do great in our business. And he's all about people. He's all about food. And I'm just excited at where they're going to go in their lives because of this little business called the Pampered Chef.
Aw.
Oh, it makes me cry.
Katie, do you mind me? I know you've got your son there picking on you. I don't know if you want to talk about yourself or Debbie or somebody on your team. You're muted. I guess I have to unmute you. Unmute. Maybe you have to unmute yourself. There you go.
I never find the button. I'm always clicking around for the button. I always hit the wrong one. Debbie is it's my story's kind of similar to Perrian's because Debbie, she's a longtime host and one of my best customers, and she's turned into a great friend. So I've really just enjoyed having her as a customer. And she signed up in August, and same thing. She's getting a quick cooker. It's going to be a kidnapping. She's not going to work the business. And all I've been wanting on my team for so long is it's been a while since I had someone with a passion and a fire, and that's really motivating and inspiring when you have somebody that's on your team that's driven. And so, she's just riding the wave of momentum since day one. Debbie's in real estate. She's very good at sales. So it's just very natural for her, especially with how much she loves the product. So, when she's like, well, I'll try and get a party. And then she's like, hey, I have 7 parties booked. And then she had told me, oh, I'm not going to work the month of October. But then she's like, well, I have 8 parties booked in October. So, and then you guys, she had 1 party and she kept texting me. She's like, they won't stop ordering. I can't close the party. And the party went over $2,000.
Wow.
And so it was crazy. And that party and Debbie and her working the month of October when she wasn't going to, that was a key factor in our whole team promoting to a director team. So it hurt. She changed my life. you know, like Pampered Chef is changing her life. Lives are changing all over the place. It's boom, boom, boom over here. But I love the excitement and all of the fun. Because I think this job is very fun.
Yay!
It
Thank you
is.
for sharing. Thank you for sharing. So I wanted to just point out that Pampered Chef says that we have 3 tools to make joining even more simple, rewarding, and fun. We have the new consultant kit. We have Dash. So it is our go-to one-stop training site. And we have the Fast Track Rewards, which hopefully will get people to keep excited and motivated with their goal building. So every month when you recruit, the recruiter also knows that you're going to get an override on your personal team sales. You're going to get a bonus of 50 Pampered Chef dollars, an extra 3,000 points towards a trip, and you know that you're making a difference in somebody's life. Now, if you're a new person, this is huge for some people. If your new person becomes a Fast Track earner, you are also going to get the same reward. You're both going to earn that bonus money. So I feel like Oprah. You get a car and she gets a car. She gets the cash, you get the cash. It is like you're in it together and you're both going to benefit. So the more people you have on your team and the more team members that actually excel, the better you're going to do. So you will get rewarded for helping them get rewarded. It's crazy, crazy money. And so just be aware of Excellence Awards. We're celebrating our 39th anniversary, but in honor, do you see this? In honor of our 40th anniversary, they've partnered with Tiffany to create a custom bracelet with silver Venetian link with the Pampered Chef seal, and you can see more details. So this is going to be your reward for Excellence Award. $55,000 does it in sales. 15 or more qualified recruits will do it in recruiting. You can get it in developing directors. So anybody on this call, you're all eligible to get this reward.
There's the male version and the female version of the.
Correct. So, woohoo, here's our new directors. And I'm very excited to say they were part of the We Can Do It group. So Katie Bardo, Perian Webb, Patty Davis, and we're hoping and expecting that we will be starting up again November 11th and that we're going to have lots of new directors in the month of November with all the 60% off for our hosts, the sell-a-thon for you, and an incredible time with gift giving and people wanting to get presents for the holidays and things that they need for their meals. So I think the time is right. So what could we do? We can do it November. Yes, you can do it. We can do it. And let's make it a November to remember. So what will you personally do? And how much will you personally submit? And how many people lives do you want to change? So coming ahead in December, Christmas cookies, our entertaining set, and they redid the flyer. And so it's even a better deal because our set was already discounted and they discounted the discounted set. And the free for all continues. So you're going to earn some of the products based on your November sales and the rest of the new spring products based on your December sales. And I think that was it for me. So Nancy Jo, whoever, do you want to end our call and sum it up?
Yes. Marie said about making sure your January is booked by Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving is really late this year. So you have a really full November to work. But I want to talk about December really quick. what I always did when I was working a full show schedule, when I didn't have quite as much on my platter in the way of managing and training, I always worked 2 nights a week throughout the year. But in December, I would book at least 6 shows in that first 2 weeks because I knew I was going to be taking a couple weeks off. All right. So my family knew that. My friend, I mean, everybody knew that I was going to be working a little bit more. And with virtual shows, you can really get a ton. I mean, I have a new person named Brianna, and Brianna actually sold me furniture when I first moved down to Florida. She called me to buy the little gingerbread mold, and we started chatting, and the next thing we know, we were meeting for lunch the next day, and she decided to become a consultant. And then she said, a couple days into it, she goes, how many parties can I do at one time? She has 15 people that have committed to her to do parties in her very first week of business. So she has 15. I encouraged her to do 4 a week while she's getting used to everything, because we all know with virtual parties, one will, what did they say? One will flop, 2 will, no, 1 will drop, 2 will flop, only do 200 to 400 in sales,
and 2 will pop.
And one will pop. 1 will pop, 2 will flop, and 1 will drop. So you need 4 to do what 2 live shows would have done for you. Okay, so we want to encourage you to overbook, to feel free to learn about the block parties and to do those, especially in December. I just did a show yesterday, a live show with people. They had so much fun. And I did one last Saturday and a week ago Saturday, and I just closed her today. And she said, I just can't tell you how much fun everyone had engaging around your products and around talking about what they do for their holiday traditions, things like that. You know, you guys, we have just an amazing opportunity to help people engage with one another. So think about cookie exchanges, think about entertaining. I always like to tell people, you know, you usually decorate your home the weekend after Thanksgiving, and then you don't entertain until Christmas Eve. So let me be your excuse to have some people over for a glass of wine, a sparkling drink. I mean, yesterday we were having beer-ritas, and people who they don't even drink margaritas, they don't like beer. In fact, the one gal, she says, I don't even drink, and this is delicious. But try those out. I mean, give people a reason to celebrate and celebrate together and engage together, because the one lady yesterday, she said, and she had her parties at 1100, and she said, you know, Nancy Jo, she goes, I wanted to have a party, and the gal that I used to work with at Kohl's, she had contacted me and said she was started with Pampered Chef, but she only did virtual shows. And she goes, and I thought about it. She goes, I wanted to have my girlfriends over. So she said, that's how I found you. And so you guys, be really versatile, be open to doing live shows, be open to doing fundraisers, bridal registries, be open to whatever the host wants. And you will be amazed at the reputation you will build and also the business you will build. So book December like crazy, those first 15 days, and you will be very happy and feel really great about taking those next 2.5 weeks off, enjoying your family, and knowing you get it's like a paid vacation, you guys. And so enjoy that, but don't skip December, because what happens in 90 days then is you'll be struggling in February and March. So do your job well, and it will pay you back well, I promise. So you guys, thanks for being just an incredibly awesome team, for all your hard work. You guys blew me away. 2 days before the end of the month, the number on my performance tracker said 1,000. It turned 1,000 new recruits. That's just so incredible. And then 2 days later, it increased by 50%.
Wow.
You guys, that is amazing, and it's all about you. You did this. You grew this business called The Pampered Chef in your neighborhood, maybe with your family, with your friends, whoever you influenced to join and start a Pampered Chef business. You did it. And we don't do anything individually with this business. We all grow together. I want to say thank you to Lori, to Marie, to Patty. Congratulations to our newest directors. We're looking for a lot more of you to grow and be everything you can be with the Pampered Chef. God's blessing. Don't forget to be grateful and thankful, especially as you see all the bounty all around you in November. God bless you guys.
Yeah, well, thank you, Nance. I'm excited. I am looking at Denise Garza here, who I'm hoping is going to have a November to remember, and we will get some information out about the We Can Do It group, and Denise is going to be in town to visit her son, and hopefully we have a meeting on November 18th. And Denise, I want to challenge you to do everything possible to be green by then, so we could be officially celebrating a promotion.
Yes, that's my goal too. Yes.
That's awesome.
Good. Was there any other items? I know Jacqueline Powell is on this call. She's a new consultant. She's doing her first block party this week, and she had sent me a very exciting text that she didn't respond back to, but she said, it's so exciting watching all the orders come in. So I'm hoping things are going really well with her, and I have to give her a high five for two things that she does. One of them is that she goes live in her shows all the time, cooking from her kitchen. So she's cooking dinner anyway. She's using her Pampered Chef products and going live into her shows. And then going live, I think, is so engaging with people feeling like they're getting to know her. And the second is she created a Google form, and it was a survey slip. So I'm bragging on you, Jacqueline, that she gave to her host before the party about what they wanted to see in the party. Are you interested? Tell me about your guests. What do you think they're going to be interested in? Do you want fast, easy meals, one-sheet meals, ideas for cooking with kids? And she was having them rate so that she can customize the show to be appropriate for the people that would attend it. And I thought, what a great way to engage with your host to make her feel like she's helping you kind of create the content. And just smart. So that was it. If nobody else can say anything, I hope that you guys have a wonderful time. Nancy Joe, I will see you tomorrow in South Carolina.
Yes,
I have to go pack my bag now.
Me too.
What I don't have with me, I can buy. So
absolutely. And Patty, we'll see you on Wednesday.
yeah.
There, just to kind of let you guys know, there is 22 of us that we know of that is going to the seminar, and we rented a house all together. So Patty, Marie, and I are very excited because we're going to be with all the new hot shots of this company, and Kristen Waringa, Becky Adams, Becky.
Jennifer Henderson.
Becky Baxter.
Becky Baxter.
Becky Baxter, that's
All
it.
these young, cute things that have shot like rockets.
Cammy Cruz, who is doing $50,000 a month in personal sales.
So we are going to be all over, like, videotaping and seeing what they're doing. And oh my God, say a prayer for me that I could survive these young people.
We're really excited to learn.
I'm going to be drinking a lot of vodka. That's all I'm saying.
Well, then you're going to miss. So
Right.
I'm not drinking anything. I'm like, I need to have my total brains intact.
No.
Yeah. But
No,
we're excited to see what we're going to bring back from this meeting, not only from Rachel Hollis's lineup, but from Pampered Chef's lineup, which I'm almost more excited about than Rachel Hollis, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
so we're
We have
really
3 days of Rachel Hollis for like,
And we will, yeah, and we will promise that whatever we learn, we're going to share. And that's one of the things that I want to thank Nancy Joe. I want to thank Lori. I want to thank Patty. The thing that makes me tear up is that we're doing this together, and we all have decided that we're sharing, that we want our entire organization to grow. So we're trying to figure out a way to share without having everybody in our organization land in Facebook jail. And that's why, we're asking your cooperation. So.
It's awesome, you guys. Rock it. November to remember. Woohoo!
Great. Take care, everyone.
All
Good
right.
luck.
God bless you guys.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.